I thought I was fixing myself. I woke up early, meditated, tracked my habits, read books with titles that promised discipline, growth, mastery. I deleted distractions. I reprogrammed my dopamine. I cut off people who didn't align with this new version of me. I was becoming better. Every day, a sharper, cleaner, more optimized version of the man I used to be. But something felt wrong. Not on the outside. On the outside, I was the blueprint of success, calm, focused, in control. But inside, I was starving, and I didn't know for what. It started with that quiet feeling, like something was off. Life wasn't terrible, but it wasn't alive either. Just repetition. Gray days. No spark. And everywhere I looked, the world was screaming the same solution. Self-improvement. YouTube, podcasts, Instagram, books. They all whispered the same thing. You're not broken, just unfinished. Fix your habits. Master your mindset. And you'll finally become someone worth being. There's a war that hides beneath every self-improvement journey. It's not about waking up early or working harder. It's about proving to yourself that you're not who you were. But here's what I didn't see. Under every new habit, under every goal, under every no excuses mantra, I was still operating from the same belief. I'm not enough, not yet. And every new morning routine, every cold shower, every clean streak on the habit tracker was just another way of punishing myself for existing as I am. Carl Jung warned us about this. He said, people will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own soul. And I realized that's what I was doing. I wasn't improving. I was avoiding. Avoiding the parts of me that didn't fit into the polished version of who I wanted to become. I exiled my softness, my anger, my confusion, my desire, my fear. I told them they weren't high value. I told them they were weak, unproductive, undisciplined. But they didn't go away. They just got quieter and darker, until I didn't know who I was anymore without the performance. Jung called it the shadow, the parts of ourselves we repress, deny, and bury because they don't match who we think we should be. But here's the thing. The more you reject your shadow, the more it runs your life without you knowing. I looked like I had it all together, but I was bitter, controlling, judgmental, and silently full of shame, because I wasn't actually healing. I was trying to surgically remove my humanity. Jung said something I used to ignore. I'd rather be whole than good. Now I understand. Healing isn't about becoming better. It's about becoming real, reclaiming the broken parts, sitting with your contradictions, letting yourself be soft, letting yourself be ugly, letting yourself be human. So, I quit. Not life. I quit the toxic, endless cycle of self-improvement. I turned off the 5 a.m. alarms. I deleted the habit trackers. I put the self-help books in a box in the closet. It felt like a revolution. At first, it was honestly terrifying. The silence I'd been drowning out with productivity hacks was deafening. But then, something amazing grew out of that silence. Peace. I'm not trying to escape myself anymore. I'm trying to meet the version of me I abandoned in the name of growth. I realized my real self wasn't a problem to be solved. It was something to be discovered. The goal isn't to become the best version of yourself, but to become the most honest version of yourself. Have you ever felt like trying to improve yourself actually made you feel worse? Drop your story in the comments.